few ingredients here. I have the oven preheating to 450 degrees. Just going to take a few minutes to put these babies together. We're going to start out though preparing our pans so they're ready to go. I'm going to use some Baker's Joy and walk over here and kind of do the same thing here. One of the few times that our cast iron isn't preheated before we put it in the oven, when we're baking like this, we don't want to put it, I'm not going to put it in the hot cast iron. All right, let's go ahead and mix this stuff ready. Like I said, the oven is preheated preheating for 450 degrees. So let's get our things put together here. All right, I have 4 eggs. These are room temperature. They've been setting out for a couple of hours. I want everything in this dish to be room temperature. I pulled my flour out of the freezer an hour or so ago, and I took the edge off of my milk in the microwave, just a hair, so we're not using cold ingredients. Okay, so we have our egg, a cup and a half, 4 eggs. I have a cup and a half of whole milk. Put that in. I have 3/4 of a teaspoon, or excuse me, 3/4 of a teaspoon of coarse salt. This is kosher salt. Dump that in. All right. I don't have a blender, so I'm gonna have to mix this in or whisk it. So we'll see how we can do this without a blender in-house. All right, we're gonna whisk this until it's a little bit frothy. I'm gonna add some air bubbles to the mixture. This is a pop-up pastry, and it's gonna puff up and fill with steam. So, okay, I don't know if you can see, we have some little bit of foaminess up at the top there. All right, we have a cup and a half of flour. It calls for all-purpose flour. I have some bread flour on hand. That'll be perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and whisk in our flour. I'm looking around here because it's such a simple recipe. I'm expecting to have more ingredients to put in here. So again, like everything else, we're gonna do this a little bit slowly, not all at one time. But now we're all in. Cup and a half of milk, 4 eggs, cup and a half of flour. We don't want to whisk this too much, just want to get it mixed well. Okay, we have a nice pouring mixture there. And the last thing we're going to add, our last ingredients, I have 3 tablespoons of melted butter. And this is unsalted butter. So I'm going to whisk that in. It's not unlike a thin pancake mix. All right. That's it. Hands back over. Simple recipe here. We may end up doing another pan, depending on how much I have left here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour it in. I'm gonna fill them about 3/4 full. Now it's a little bit more than 3/4. I'll reduce this a little bit. It looks like we have about the perfect amount. A little bit at the bottom. All righty, We set these in the oven for 450 degrees for 20 minutes. And then without opening the oven, I'm gonna turn the oven down to 350 degrees. I'm gonna cook those another 18 minutes. That calls for another 18 to 20, but I need to take a look at them that time to see if they're puffed up, make a decision. They're coming out or they're not coming out. So we'll go ahead and get these in the oven. We'll be back in 40 minutes or so. Wow! Dang, these are nice. First time popover. Look at that one. Wow! Camera's the wrong way. It has to be the wide way. Wow, look at that. All right, now we got one more secret we have to do to finish them up here. Take a little knife. Let me get my yellow knife. Get my pretty yellow knife. And we're gonna cut a hole in them. Actually, I wanna take them out of the pan and cut a little hole in them to release the steam, or they'll start melting. We don't want them shrinking up, so we just cut a little hole. Wonder what happened to that booger. We just puncture and let the steam out, because that's what caused them to rise. That steam just puffed them up, Okay. All righty, folks. You see me get excited about these things. It's my first time doing it. I like it when something works out like this. So let me go ahead and just grab this one to try to break it apart here. Let's see what we got inside. Oh, look at that. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Let me try it. Wow. It's real eggy. Eggy, well, that's what it's made out of, egg. It's real eggy, like a French toast kind of flavor to it. Nice, nice. All righty, we're gonna call success. I'm gonna continue eating here in a bit, but we're gonna call success on these popovers. Yummy, 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 yummy.